And before we perform, Pranav Kaushik here will just give you a small demonstration about the wonderful instrument that is the flute he's holding in his hand.
This was just a small demo. Actually, I played two ragas over here, Revati and Madhyamavati. The only change I did this, I lifted my finger just a half. There is just half a finger of difference in the scales. So the music has always been the biggest intrigue in my life. The way a set of frequencies can change our moods. Most of the time we take this for granted. Like, how can a set of frequencies have such a big impact over all of us? So this is the huge world of music that I want to give a short introduction about. Whichever culture we see around the world, be it tribal, be it huge industrial society, we always see that it has always developed its own music. And one interesting fact is, the music is always deeply connected with the land, the culture of the people. For example, I had been to a tribal area. They had a very simple tune because there are very simple people. Le la 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 la, le la 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 la, le la 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 la, le la 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 la. And if we go to Punjab, they have been the martial race of India. Like, they have the huge representative in the army, and they have always protected our national borders. And they have a very martial music and a very powerful music. So music is deeply connected with the land and the culture of the people. So coming to Indian classical music, what is so special about Indian classical music that sets it apart from the rest of the systems of music in the world? So we have the system of ragas and the system of gamaka. Ragas are the biggest paradox of Indian music. Like, we are restricting the use of frequency to gain a whole new world of freedom. And coming to the world of gamakas, it is the creative use of curves which are very characteristic of ragas, not just random movements. So these are the some of the specialities of Indian music. But there is a very deeper dimension of Indian music, which is the Nada Yoga. It is the use of sound for the development of human consciousness. And no other culture has explored this dimension of music like India. I would not like to speak much about that. There is a beautiful curve of development. When we start learning music, we just start with a simple sarigama padanisa. And later we go into multiple permutations and combinations of just these swaras. Just something like this. And then we get a little more maturity, and we find the greatest intrigue in just the sarigama padanisa. And later we go even further, and just one swara will satisfy us. And next comes even a higher dimension. That is just silence. Because music dances on the lap of silence. Music comes out of silence. And this is the highest contribution of Indian music to the world. And it is the greatest privilege of humankind to explore this. Now we have the team Ninad. We'll be performing different songs from the Indian genre. And we have a special song at the end. Thank you.
Pani pani pama ma pama ga ga ma ga ma ri sa ni sa ga ma pa. Pani pani pama ma pama ga ga ma ri sa ni sa ga ma pa. Pani pa sa ni ri sa ma ri sa ni pa ma ga ma pa sa ni pa ri pa ma ri sa sa ni ga ma. Mahaganapati manasa smarami Mahaganapati manasa smarami Mahaganapati manasa smarami Mahaganapati Thank you guys.